What's going on, everyone? It is James, aka the Comic Raider, cranking out another video. This time I'm gonna do a video game haul. I don't believe I have been able to make a video game video yet, so I'm very excited about this. I don't have a lot, so we'll get right into it. So I posted these on my Instagram already at the Comic Raider. We have PlayStation 2, Need for Speed Underground 2. If I can get it to focus. I picked these up from the homie Denthead, so make sure you give him a follow on both Instagram and here on YouTube. I had a lot of people, not a lot, but definitely had some people hitting me up about this one in the comments about how much they loved it. This game means a lot to a lot of people and to a lot of our childhoods. Definitely a classic right here. So I know as a kid it was always about the Nissan 350Z, but I played it for about an hour yesterday, and I had to go. Now as an adult, gotta go with my 2000 Civic Si. So looking forward to putting in some more time on that. Now, this next one. Now I love that Need for Speed Underground 2, but this one right here is one of my favorite games of all time. Scarface, The World Is Yours, for PlayStation 2. A lot of people don't even know that this was a game. I do have the PSP game, which is like a turn-based strategy type thing. I didn't know that when I bought it, but still cool to have, but I will never play that. So this, though, I do want to talk about this for a minute. So go back to GTA San Andreas is all the hype. You have the release of like Saints Row was coming out, and that free roam RPG, I think that's what they call these, that free roam RPG was really just the bee's knees. And so they decided, let's make a Scarface one. So it's basically a big what if. What if Scarface, Tony Montana, does not die in the mansion? Instead, he turns around. He kills the guy. Spoiler alert. He kills the guy that killed him in the movie and then escapes. And at this point, though, he has lost everything. So he has to reclaim his empire and his territories and all that kind of stuff. So it's basically you as Tony Montana, but like, obviously everybody still knows who the hell he is. So it's not like he's really starting from the bottom of the bottom. But my man is at the bottom and having to reclimb his way back to the top. So, gameplay-wise, though, you know, like I said, follows in the form of GTA and that kind of stuff. Some things that I liked about it, the era, so you get awesome music, really cool cars, the clothes. You are Tony Montana in this game, 100%, and it's fun as hell. Now, it also introduced really good gunplay mechanics. GTA was not very well known at this time for their quality. GTA San Andreas, the gunplay, the aiming and all that, terrible. This introduced, you locked on, it created a little bar around the person, and then there was like a little dot, and then you could aim that dot inside the box and aim for their head, their arm, their leg, whatever. That was always awesome. The driving, I describe it as blocky. You know, it's not smooth. You turn and it makes a very sharp turn. It just blocky feeling. You know, everything. It feels like you're driving a boat, which you are, because you know this is back in the day of the old school Cadillacs. Those are boats, but that is how it feels when you're driving all the cars. So not as smooth, and that's not me hating now that we're, you know, however many were 15 years later. Like, no, it felt this way to me back then when I was a kid, but I still loved it. Everything about this game is really, like I said, the driving thing, that's a minor gripe. I've already put like 2-3 hours into this last night playing it again. I highly recommend you find this and give this a shot if you have it, and if you have played it, play it again. It's awesome. I like I said, I put a couple hours in. I'm going to put a couple more tonight. I just really, really enjoyed it. The music, just everything. I think I already said that. But I didn't like the whole cops thing. I thought that the getting the cops on you and getting away from the cops system I thought was kind of eh. You couldn't really swim. If you fell into the ocean, you met a hell of a demise, which was awesome because it was very unique to this game. But it was like, okay, homie can't swim, but whatever. So, anyways, super, super highly recommended from me. Scarface, go get it, go play it. Next up, I haven't played one of these since the first two. So, Gran Turismo 7, this is the 25th anniversary edition. So I'm very excited. I have heard a lot of good things about this one. Very excited to play it. Now, I bought the Steelbook version, the 25th anniversary Steelbook. Now, what you're looking at is what I saw online. And I thought, okay, you know, very simple, classic Steelbook. I can dig it. This ain't the Steelbook. This is the packaging for the Steelbook, the slipcase. That is the Steelbook. This thing is beautiful. This is like probably one of my favorite Steelbooks, movie or game, it don't matter. I mean, this thing is gorgeous. The colors, the red, the blue. This is a Steelbook. Take note. Badass. Seriously badass. Now, I'm excited. Like I said, I haven't played a Gran Turismo since the first couple, and wasn't really a huge racing video game player. Like I said, I did play the Need for Speed Undergrounds. I didn't really play like the rest of the Need for Speed. Obviously, I played the Porsche one. I played the original. But yeah, a little bit of Most Wanted, I guess. But anyways, besides the point. Very excited to get back into that racing. So, last thing I have is actually not a game. It's a little console pickup here. You see it. So, I bought one of these day one when they first came out. And I thought, and still think, it is one of, if not the best handheld. Games were cool, could have been better, but so here we have PS Vita, and this is the 2001 model, PCH 2001 or something like that. It's in pretty good shape for being used. I've seen some with cracked screens. I've seen some that are just fugly and you gotta clean them, dirty. This one was really nice. Now, definitely a lot skinnier, smaller than I remember, which is why it's the second version. I could be wrong on this, but I believe it was Gen 3, which is where they did the OLED screen, so this does not have that. But nevertheless, it is one of my favorite devices. I remember playing Uncharted. There was a soccer game on here that was really, really dope. Let's see if I can get it to see if the battery's not dead. I don't have any games yet, so I will have to pick up some games. These things are freaking expensive, man. But yeah, I mean, you had all the apps. Come on, Chamoli. You had all the different apps, a phone, or not a phone, a camera. But yeah, so I don't have any games, but basically all the games just loaded up on here like little apps. And they were just a lot of fun to play. They were just that music. Slaps, bro. Takes me back. But yeah, so I'm excited to get some games. I'm just gonna have to cash out and buy them anyways. But Uncharted, I know I'm not a huge soccer fan, but I played the hell out of the soccer game for this because the controls were just amazing, easy to play, and so I loved it. I want to say there was like a Wipeout or something like that. There was some racing game on there, like futuristic racing game. I don't know what else I played. I can't really remember. I know Uncharted was a lot. Call of Duty. There's also another shooter called Unit 13 that was pretty dope. But yeah, so anyways, that's all I got. ranting about my video games. Hopefully I'll be able to stack up another haul of those here soon. But yeah, so just wanted to show those off. Obviously talk about Scarface. That's my big takeaway from all this that I highly, highly, highly recommend. And that's all for the video game haul. Let me know what you thought below. Have you enjoyed these games? Have you played these games? What are your thoughts? What was your favorite? All that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of you. Stay safe. Take care. I'm out.